All right, now we are on. We thought we were on, but now we are on, I've heard. So, my name's Lee. This is Clint right next to me, to my right-hand side, but maybe your left side as the camera's got it flip-flopped there. Parade, I know you missed it last year, so I know that you're ready to get ready for this Collinsville Christmas Parade, right?
Absolutely. You know, last year a little bit of weather hit, and they had to push it back a week, and unfortunately it landed on the date that I had a previous engagement, so I wasn't able to be here, but excited to be here. And off camera, off to my left, I've got my wife, my kids, and they are excited to see the floats, to see the bands. I don't know if they're going to be throwing candy or not, but they're ready for that as well. And most importantly, ready to see Santa pulling up the rear.
That is right. That's right. Just a few moments ago, I guess about 5 minutes ago, the fireworks display from Tate's Fireworks got everything kicked off, and we're just moments away from coming through the neighborhood at Lake Ross Collins and getting ready to see some of the floats. But I know everybody's favorite is right there at the end of the parade, and then that's the big guy himself, Santa.
Absolutely. I mean, the big guy in the red suit. I'm not expecting to see any reindeer tonight. I think they're still resting up for the big night here in about 10 days. But man, we're excited. It's gonna be a fun night.
Going to thank some sponsors real quick. Of course, some of our sponsors for the 2024 Collinsville Christmas Parade include Bulldogs Motorsports, LLC, which are your local expert powering up the holiday spirit this year. Also, just right down the road from us, Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville for stocking up the holiday cheer this season, which is your hometown grocer. Has all the essentials for the festive meats this Christmas and holiday traditions. You can support local and shop where your community matters most. You always hear me when you talk about Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, going in there and getting that bacon in the morning. Bacon, eggs, sauce.
They don't do anything bad, but there's something special about that bacon.
That's right. So Parker Marketing Incorporated, I talked to one of the guys here, actually the guy for Parker, Daniel, just a few moments ago, but also thank you for them for helping us make the holiday when it comes to protecting your family as well as assets. Parker Marketing has your back with coverage you can count on. We appreciate their support. Well, so those are just a few of the sponsors, and off to my left, I see the lights, and they're still going to be a while before they get to us. But I start to see the lights of the Christmas parade. What are you ready for? You've been able to see some of the floats. What you ready for?
Oh yeah, like I said, I was looking through that. I think it got sent to us probably 4 or 5 hours ago. The final list of man. There are some that perennially they stand out. Everyone else may be on level 7, taking it to 10 or 11. But I'm not gonna throw any kind of guess. I know that everyone that we've got, I think 35, 36
right.
This year. Every one of them is going to just have an awesome presentation, and man, it's just going to be a great night.
Well, earlier tonight, our very own Marie Roberts. If you know anything about the Collinsville Christmas Parade, Marie Roberts. Very hard to bring us the parade and other different things going on, but she actually had a time to sit down, or not sit, to talk with Santa, the big guy himself, as we're getting ready for him to make his way at the end of the night. So let's go ahead and send it out to her to get that audio real quick.
Hey guys, it's Marie Roberts coming to you live from Collinsville Christmas 2024. I'm all aboard the Collinsville Fire and Rescue here at Collinsville First Baptist Church, getting ready to kick off the Christmas parade. Now I have a very special boost of the Christmas parade. You might know him as the big man in red, the one who brings you presents. He's the one and only Santa. Santa, tell everybody Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Santa, what are you looking forward to most in tonight's float? What are you most excited about?
All the kids is going to be out to.
Now, how do you decide who's on the naughty list versus the nice list when it comes to our Collinsville community? How do you know which kid's on the nice list versus the naughty list?
Helping me all through the year, and we fix the list up, and at the end, just before Christmas, there's our naughty list and our nice list.
And you're thinking about normally you would your sleigh with your reindeer, but tonight you have an extra special ride. You're riding aboard the Collinsville Fire and Rescue Float. They're the last entry of the parade each year. What is it like being on top of this truck in our community? How is it the same as riding in your sleigh? How is it different? Which one do you like best?
I like the fire truck. It's a little slower than the sleigh, but it gets the job done, and it is very, very exciting to be here and doing this parade.
And Santa, what do you want to say everybody who's come out for the Collinsville Christmas Parade tonight. What do you want to say to everyone?
I want to say Merry Christmas. Just remember the season, and I hope everybody have a safe and a wonderful Christmas.
Thanks, Santa.
Mad that I didn't get a chance to talk to Santa. But, yeah, we're just moments away from starting to see some lights coming down the street.
I thought I heard them coming a little bit ago, so we're not too far away, Lee.
Let's see, just looking over the list of the different floats and the different participants going to be in the parade. We're going to start out, of course, with Grand Marshal. I'll give you more details on that in a few moments, but also Martin Fire and Rescue, Matt Harrison, West Lauderdale Band is going to be able to participate this year. So should be hearing them very shortly. But the next participant in the route tonight, the fourth, I guess the third actually behind Grand Marshal, is Owls Garden and Gift, Clint. And we got to mention them because they are the Grand Marshal's pick this year. So that's pretty cool. Owls Garden and Gift, thank you for them for helping out the holidays bloom in Collinsville. From stunning decor to unique gifts, Owls is your go-to spot for all things festive. And thank you for making the season extra special. But congratulations to Owls Garden and Gift.
Absolutely. And look, they are a sponsor, and we are so grateful for what they do. But this is coming from somebody, and I'm 100% sincere on this. Man, every year I go and pick up some stocking stuffers for my wife, for my daughter, and can't beat that place.
No.
I mean, they have some unique items that, man, my family always loved getting on Christmas morning. So
Clint,
check them out.
If you can turn the camera shot to the street.
Are we ready?
Well, not quite, but I just want to see the guests and everybody that's starting to come in to get ready to see these the parade route and everything. And I think I saw some people kind of looking that way. Our vision is kind of blocked a little bit, but they started getting excited. So I believe that we're just moments away from starting off the parade here. In Lake Ross Collins, at least the area here.
And Lee, and I may get in trouble for this because not an official sponsor, but Dave Carr over at Trucker Supply providing us with a couple of lights this year. So, in the past we've had a little bit of difficulty seeing because you don't want it super bright, but those guys over at Trucker Supply Meridian doing a great job and helping us out, and so I wanted to give them a quick shout out. And as you can see on the screen, if you're watching live through Facebook, hopefully it's pretty bright now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is one issue. I hear some sirens, but go do the picture that's directly behind us now, real quick.
All right, yeah, let's throw it back
because the audio equipment that we're able to broadcast tonight on our YouTube channel, that right there.
There we go.
My fingers. There we go.
I got it.
There we go. Thank you very much to Q101 and all the guys over there at the radio station for helping us out with the audio equipment here. Couldn't do that without them.
Hey, it takes a whole village to put together something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I said, Marie and her committee doing a great job putting the parade on, and the sponsors, the awesome sponsors and people coming in and helping us out with equipment and lights and everything else. So thank you guys so much.
Guy next to my left-hand side, I'm going to ask him to come in here as well. He gets unnoticed quite a bit, and that may be a good thing. I'm not sure, but go get right in between us.
There we go.
Stephen. Let me make sure there we go. Stephen does a lot of work. He helps set up this equipment as well.
So we're extremely glad to be here this year and actually get to see it with him for the first time.
I was going to say, I'm looking at him over there. That boy looks excited right now.
Yeah, he's ready. And, of course, we're seeing the floats coming around the corner over here. They're getting ready to be here in just a couple seconds, really. So, yeah, we're just glad to be here, glad to be back part of everything.
All right, first float. As we get things kicked off, the Grand Marshal is going to do everything right. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and throw it to the street view so that we can see what's coming up.
Grand Marshal is, of course, the family of Jack Mayat. As you start to see some lights starting to come into the scene there. Jack was a dedicated lifetime member of Antioch Southern Methodist Church, serving in leadership roles and contributing in various other capacities as well. Avid outdoorsman, loved hunting, fishing, gardening, everything nature-related. Nearly 2 decades, Jack volunteered as a coach for recreational baseball, softball, soccer teams, supporting his children and community. Also the author of 2 Christian motivational books, A Better Man and Mindset is Everything. Just last week, the Martin community came together to shine a light on the Christmas season by bringing back the Martin luminaries. So this is a pretty cool event. Light of the World Parade entries are encouraged to incorporate this year's theme into the floats as we celebrate the legacy of Jack Jack left behind.
And I believe this is our first official entry right here with
Right.
Martin Fire and Rescue coming in. Man, look at that. Is that Frosty up top?
Looks like it.
There we go.
Matt Harrison driving that. I believe our band is next. No, this is the Grand Marshal. This is the family of Jack Mayat.
Oh, they are throwing some. I was like, I don't know. I think it was candy.
Can you hit him with some candy? I think she's. There we go.
Oh, almost made it to me. I need to be a little bit closer to the road. Hey, if I go off mic for a few minutes,
you're
just
picking up
know
some
I'm
candy.
going to get a Snickers.
2024 Collinsville Christmas Parade. We are actually located in Lake Cross Collins. As you see, the float has stopped currently.
So, Lee, did you grow up going to parades?
I grew up actually watching them more than I did going to them. But whenever I got more into high school, and middle school and high school, I had to be there. So
Yeah. See, I grew up in a super small town a couple hours away from here, and very similar to Collinsville. And, man, you had that Christmas parade. That was just a focal point of the community.
this next float will be the Light Guys. Brenda Jackson and Jeremy Shields. I want to hear some music from this one.
There it is.
We got a few
that looks
four-legged
awesome.
animals in there too.
Oh, yeah, there is some. Yeah,
Christmas lighting. Do you ever get on the side of your house and start to feel that ladder shake? Let these guys take care of it.
I was going to say
now.
more times than I'm comfortable with.
Yeah. If you didn't get that number, 601-938-3245. 938-3245. The Light Guys. You can find them on Facebook. What do we have next?
I know.
That's the band.
Yeah, I was going to say
That's
being
the
pulled by
band.
Mathis Trucking, but.
Oh, I just got hit by some candy.
Oh, what'd you get? Anything
A
good?
Rolo.
Ooh, throw it back at him.
Hear the sounds of the Mighty Night Marching Band. What's that song, Clint?
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I figured you'd
From
sing
the,
it.
from the bottom of my heart. No, we're trying to entice more people to listen. I don't want to deter people by
Gotcha.
singing through the microphone. That'll be how we wrap it up.
By doing some rapping. Al's Garden and Gift.
Oh, man.
Grand Marshal's pick. And there is some fan voting. Would like to go ahead and say this. What a great float, first of all.
Oh, that is awesome right there.
Would like to say there is fan voting for the favorite float. You can do that on the Facebook page, Collinsville Christmas Association on Facebook. And Mr. and Mrs. West Lauderdale or Mr. and Miss West Lauderdale. Bo Bryan is on this side that you can see. So yeah, you can vote for your fan favorite.
I believe we may have the Piggly Wiggly float coming up, Lee.
You think?
Judging by the giant pig.
Joe Williams,
And
you just saw Joe in the driver's seat there.
Rocking the Piggly Wiggly apron.
I think she just pointed at me.
Oh, you're special. No, it was a me. It was a
Pine
me.
Lake Fellowship Camp. There's Matt. Yeah, fan voting continues for 24 hours after the parade begins. So 24 hours from 6 o'clock. So you'll have until tomorrow at 6 o'clock to keep voting for your favorite float. And once again on Facebook, Collinsville Christmas Association.
Have you decided who you're going to go vote for yet, Lee?
I haven't seen them all yet.
I mean, I'm voting for whoever has the arm to get the candy here.
This is Johnny and Angie Cook with their float. Uh-oh, I believe it's going to start
Is that a
snowing.
snowblower?
I believe it's going to start snowing in Collinsville.
Oh, man. Here, let me check. I mean, it may only be 60 degrees, but that's all you need right there.
Is this Glow Aesthetics
It made it
and
to me.
Wellness? Glow Aesthetics and Wellness from Cole Pompilia and Bailey Valco.
Let's try to blow the snow away.
It's always great with a parade and have some classic cars come through the area.
Absolutely. I love looking at the snow right there on the side of the road.
I initially thought there was a dog driving this car. There is a human behind it, I promise you.
Allegedly. Yeah, there he is. Oh, there's some good-looking cars out here right now, Lee.
Oh, I've seen him at the Pig before eating breakfast.
In that car?
In that car.
There it is. I don't know that that's a automatic transmission there.
Yeah, that's in a parade. Standards are not fun.
Yeah, stop and go a lot. What do we have here? Oh, there's another Frosty. No, that's not Frosty.
It's Polar Bear.
Oh, close. They're both.
I could see where you could be confused.
Well, he was looking away. It was.
Billy Jack Etheridge right there.
That is a long car right there. And this is a short car. Man, I've been so trained.
Yeah, you're getting teased, aren't you?
Well, no, I saw a man in a cowboy hat, and my first thought was, oh, hey, Scotty Ray's in the parade.
He'll be here before long. I'm pretty sure of it. That bright orange reminds me of Dukes of Hazzard right there.
Reminds me of the great University of Tennessee.
All right, here we go with Collinsville First Baptist.
Was that Chris Roberts driving that truck?
No. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Collinsville students.
There we go. Light of the world.
Somebody's actually singing it on the float there.
I think that was J.J. Nelson, their student pastor. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it was J.J. I've heard him sing. Let's see.
Next Level Dance Company.
Merry Christmas. All right. Oh, there's some very young dancers on that float right there.
Oh, it's your favorite. He's the Grinch.
Ooh.
The Grinch is
and
coming
another
on.
snowblower. No, those are bubbles.
Accent Care coming straight from Whoville. I believe this is the children from Collinsville First Baptist.
Oh, those kids are having a blast up there on that float.
Jesus is the light of the world. I know the camera didn't pick that up on the back of the float. Muna Federal Credit Union.
Hey, it's the TV people. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Mitchell Tire and Wrecker.
Yep. Oh, that kid is up there just a dancing.
Oh, that's the pastor of the Collinsville First Baptist on the float there. I'm guessing their next float is.
Wait. Let's see if they can figure it out.
Okay. So we're not going to say anything about this one.
But that is a large tooth coming our way.
I wonder who they pulled that one from.
Goliath? Now, who is that, Lee? Give him a shout.
Collinsville Dental.
Yep. That's another snowblower, man. I got to invest in one of those. It's a very white tooth also.
Yeah.
They've obviously been to the Collinsville Dental.
Here's some rumbling going on.
Oh, is that Stitch?
Where's Lilo?
I don't know. Oh,
The Red Hot Diner. I tell you what, I've not been able to try the actual enclosed building that they've gotten you, but I was able to try the trailer there in the parking lot of Tate's Fireworks. Absolute delicious food.
you know, I was sitting there talking to my wife before we went live, trying to figure out where we're going to go for dinner afterwards. That may be where we land.
Who do we have here? Santana's. Santana's Boutique. Alex Harrison.
Yep. Let's see, who's this coming up here, Lee?
We're almost in the dark as soon as they, just like our viewers at home. We've got a bunch of fans out here and a bunch of spectators.
Oh,
I think this is Pine Forest.
I think you're right.
Pine Forest
I see a
Baptist
couple of
Church.
shirts.
Right there next to West
Yep.
Lauderdale.
Man, these kids around here, they're getting a
And
pocket.
you mentioned him
full.
earlier. Where's the cowboy hat at? There it is.
I think
There's
it doesn't
the
count
cowboy
if he's
hat.
not wearing it.
There's the cowboy hat. Scotty Ray.
All right. Being closely followed by a tractor.
American Heritage Girls.
Are you familiar with them, Lee? American Heritage? They are a Christian alternative to the Girl Scouts.
Okay.
Let's see, who do we have here?
The Groom Room.
The Groom Room. Got a couple of razors coming through, some side-by-sides.
Merry Christmas. There's not many places in your neighborhood to drive those things, are there?
Not a whole lot. I tell you what I love, Lee, the creativity we're seeing with some of these things. I mean, we just had a four-wheeler ride by with looks like undercarriage Christmas lights flashing, and man, gotta love it.
My son wants to do that to his truck when he's able to drive it. Still a few months away. Put those undercarriage lights on there.
I mean, I feel like he could drive it now, just not legally. Who do we have here? I didn't catch a name on that float.
I think this is just right in the middle of all these ATVs.
And look at those light bars coming up on this one. Ooh, here's one that's really festive. Lee, why don't you do that to your truck for the next 10 days?
I think I want to do it. The light guys, we could get them to do something to our vehicle.
There you go. Up the elf.
So you've got two young children. Has the elf on the shelf come to visit the Jackson home?
He has, and yeah.
JCR Construction.
There's a
There's
Grinch
another
right
Grinch. The Grinch pointed at me. There's another Grinch.
Oh, man.
Metro.
I'm going to be honest, the Grinch makes me uncomfortable.
We've seen three of them. And while we have this chance talk about a couple sponsors real quick. Will Sweat, Alpha Insurance agent, going to be coming up here pretty soon, but he's going to be bringing in, I believe, Santa, or just prior to Santa. I'd like to thank them for spreading holiday cheer in our community for insurance that puts you first. Will Sweat and Alpha Insurance deliver service you can trust. We're grateful for their support.
Yep.
It's Tony Grice.
Oh, here's a fun float coming through right here.
Collinsville Fire and Rescue.
Absolutely. Lee.
He's getting close.
I think I see
he
it.
is. He's getting close.
There he is right there. Gotta love the big dude in the red suit.
And the caboose wrapping it up.
I was gonna say, Steven over here trying to rearrange our camera. We did get a good shot at him when he came through. So we got him. Yep, Santa can't escape this camera.
Also, I'd like to thank Mitchell Wrecker and Tire for helping to keep the holiday season rolling. If you need roadside assistance, make sure you get in touch with them. Mitchell Wrecker and Tire has you covered with those needs. And that's going to put a wraps on the 2024 Collinsville Christmas Parade. Clint, if you want to face that camera back, we'll close things up. As
Absolutely.
we mentioned, all of our sponsors, as we've just mentioned, Al's Garden and Gift, again, winner of tonight's Grand Marshal choice of float. And you can actually vote as well.
I was going to say, we do want to remind people, you've got 24 hours, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, which I believe is the 15th.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when the fan voting will be shut down. They say you get to have your voice heard, and you get to vote for your favorite float that you saw came through. And, this will be, on the Facebook page for a while.
Yep.
So if you think, man, I don't remember them all, go through and watch it again. Absolutely, knock it out.
You slow it down and actually pinpoint who you might have missed.
Get you the yellow legal pad and pen, take notes. I mean, go all out for it.
Again, I'd like to thank our big-time sponsors for our Christmas parade. Bulldogs Motorsports, LLC. Also Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. Parker Marketing Incorporated. Will Sweat, Alpha Insurance, as well as Collinsville Dental. Al's Garden and Gift, as well as Mitchell Wrecker and Tire for helping us out this year. Also, I'd like to thank our buddies there at Q101 for providing our audio equipment. What else we got to thank?
Again, you want to make a reference to Stephen, helping out on the technical side. You mentioned Q101.
West Lauderdale. For
absolutely,
providing
the high school helping us out with some of this equipment, some of the the Q101 helps us with the audio.
Mm-hmm.
West Lauderdale providing the equipment to be able to actually live stream it. So thank you so much, you guys over there.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go round up some of this candy that was thrown at me before you get a chance to do that.
Well, that was the question I was about to ask, and I think this is it has to be discussed. Halloween is a given. The dad tax exists.
Okay.
If my kids get 100 pieces of candy,
they're coming home with
20% belongs to dad. What is the rule for a float for a parade? I mean,
I think it's
I'm
first
watching.
come, first served.
I saw my kids, and they got a pocket full at least.
Yeah, but you got to take care. Just like Collinsville Dental takes care of their teeth. I mean, you've got to do your part too.
Exactly. I mean, that was my thought. I mean, one for them, two for me. That's the rule, right?
There you go.
There you go.
We're signing off. Clint Jackson. I'm Lee. Of course, until next year.
Hey, we'll be back again. Excited, ready to roll one more time.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas. Have a great year.